What's up? What's up? How is everybody doing today? It is battle stream time. We're live on Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube. What's up, sickly nerd? How's it going? How are you doing? Alright, how does everything sound? Does the sound alright? I don't have any music going on yet. Just me talking for now. I might as well start some music. Have to find that perfect sound. Know what I mean? This will be good for now. Alright, let's see here. Let me... Alright, check, check, check. Sound check. Music sounds really quiet. Check, 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 check. Check, check. That sounds decent for now. Let me know, guys, if the music is too loud. Alright, we got no viewers on YouTube or Instagram, and 2 on Twitch. So what's up, Twitch? How's it going? Today if you aren't caught up yet, we are doing a battle stream between Anŷn and Alani. So far we've had Chahar and Taea fight, and then Chahar, Taea, Alani, and Anŷn fought in the last stream. But this is the first stream that Alani and Anŷn are fighting. Yo, what's up, Nuts and Sire? How are you guys? Yes, it's a table leg. Holding down my map, I am functioning at studio capacity. We're using table legs to hold down the map. So, high quality right here. Oh, it's cheese. Okay, my bad. I didn't know you were the same person. Sometimes it's hard keeping up with all the usernames. How are you, Cheese? How is it going? My computer is not in a very nice place. It's going okay, thanks for asking. Pretty chill. Not too crazy. Just working and stuff. All right. So I might as well get started, at least a little bit, with the story. Last week, at the Battle of Dominion, the Chaharians and Taeans stalemated and sent to their capitals for help. They are the Chaharians and Taea, if you are new here. The Anûn mobilized their troops quickly, but not to the Dominion Tree. Instead, they sent their troops to the Dragon Mountains in an attempt to attack the Alani, forcing them to either respond and take their tanks away from the Taean front, or to ignore the attack and lose the wastes of Karn to the Anûn. King Drato met with King Corsus. King Drato is the king of Taea, and King Corsus is the king of Alani, assuring the Dwarven king that the Taean rifles, that they could hold off the Chaharian attack until the Alani can send more tanks. With that, King Corsus mobilized his troops to the waste of Karn and responded to the Anûn threat. That is currently where we are at. The Chaharians and Taea are at each other's throats. The Chaharians have massive artillery cannons. The Taeans have rifles. The Alani have their tanks, which are massive dwarves armed with rifles and armored in stone and steel. And then we have the Anûn, and they're just kind of not really doing much right now, essentially they just have horsemen. But that is the lineup. Anŷn versus Alani and Chahar versus Taea. If you do not know what is happening right now, I would suggest for you to go check out my latest video on YouTube, where I do a funny skit of the news of Aetos. And I just went over the past about month of lore, so you could go check that out. It's a fun little video, and it'll hopefully get you caught up on what is happening in the politics of Aetos. So I'm gonna get this battle set up. You guys are free to chat to me. Thousands of years of lore, gotta catch up on. Luckily, it's only about a few years of lore, or a few months of lore, maybe currently. I do have thousands of years of lore written down, so eventually there will be maybe thousands of years of lore to catch up on, but that's in the way future. Maybe when I start writing books on this, that would be fun. I do really want to write some books about Aetos and maybe make some games on it, but of course we shall see someday. Dude, games would be pretty crazy, yeah, for sure. I don't know if I want them to be video games. I am actually working on a video game, but I don't have much skill in video game making, so I'm having to learn everything very slowly. So that's going to take a while. That is unrelated to any of the worlds I am currently working on. But yeah, video games or board games, both would be cool. You know, I actually have been thinking about board games for this world, and we're essentially playing a board game right now. So I thought it would be, why not just make it into a board game of some sort. So bro might be the next J.R.R. Tolkien. We'll see. I'm currently working on a book that I've been working on for the past maybe, like, what is that, 4 years now. 5 years in next March. It's kind of, yeah, it's like D&D-ish, but more definitely like Risk. But anyways, I've been working on this book for about 4 years, and I have about 30 points of lots of things to fix with my book. There are a lot of problems with it. So, you know, maybe someday, hopefully soon. I do want to try and work on it more, maybe a little bit, like an hour or two every day, and hopefully I can get it published by the next few months, maybe. Not sure. I said that I would have it published about 3 years ago, and here we are. So yeah, it's pretty much like D&D mixed with Risk. There's Risk pieces with D&D ideas, kind of, a little bit. Appointment. What do you mean by that, Shokur? Shokur? Oh no. I also wrote all the rules down that I came up with last game. They seem pretty good, so I'm going to keep them for now. And like last stream, if I feel like the rules are too uneven, then I will change them. Now, for everybody who is new here, who I don't recognize having a faction, I should move this out of the way. Let's get you picked on a faction so that we can hopefully make some decisions for who is who in this game. So, on our map, we have 4 factions. This is season 1, and there are 4 factions. We have Taea, which is all of this land and up. We have Alani, and they are all of this land and over. And Alani is all of this land and over this way, a little bit down there. And then Chahar is all of that land and kind of a little bit farther up, past those mountains up there. So the Taeans, they are very inventive people. They're very creative. They are the creators of the rifle, and they were kind of the ones who were able to push the war forward at least a little bit in terms of technology. Then we have the Alani, and the Alani are dwarven. They're really good at mining, building armor and weapons, and building tanks. Tanks are dwarves in armor with stone and steel. And then we have, so yeah, that's the kind of their main weapon is the stone and steel. Or the tanks, my bad. Then we have the Anŷn down here. They're the elves of the world. The Anûn are very wise, they're very smart, they're very knowledgeable in many of the workings of the real world. But they are kind of stuck in the past a little bit. They are very skilled horsemen and very skilled at horseback fighting. So that is kind of their main weapon, is horseback fighting. And then we have the Chaharians. The Chaharians are the strategists and the warriors. They are very, very intelligent people, but they use their intelligence for war and war campaigns. They're very successful through that. Their main weapon, or their newest weapon, are the artillery cannons, and they are extremely powerful but immobile cannons that are able to take out the tanks, and they're about the only thing that can combat the Alani tanks. So, go ahead and drop your faction in the chat. Yes, pretty much the elves in my world are also very racist. The one that wins. Have you ever had to rewrite the whole... Sorry, I'm going back in the chat because I talked for a long time. Anyways, have you ever had to rewrite the whole book because you increased in skill or changed the plot? Yes and no. I kind of wrote the book and then kind of moved it back, so that was now the prologue, and then wrote another book, and that was kind of the book, and I removed the prologue and added a new prologue, and so now I have the book, but then I have to change a whole bunch of plot lines in the book, so I'm kind of in the middle of rewriting it. The thing about writing is you can kind of mask over your skills a little bit, unless they're just pretty bad. Bird race of people would be tough. That would be interesting, actually, not gonna lie. Alright. Sire is with the elves. And Cheese is leaning to the first one. What was that? The Taeans, probably? I think I said the Taeans first. Alani, cool. Awesome. So we have Sickly Nerd on Twitch, who is from Alani. We have Sire, who is with the elves on Instagram. And you guys will be controlling the Anŷn and Alani for this stream, which is awesome. Also, if you are interested, I do have a Discord. A link is in my bio. Where... Oh, my bad. Mithril, I didn't see you on YouTube. I forgot about YouTube for a second. I'm doing okay, Mithril, thank you. How are you, brother? Yes, I am writing a book. I have been writing a book for about the past 4 years-ish. A little bit over that. Alright, so... and then Cheese is from the Taeans. So anyways, I have a Discord. Link is in my bio. Where you can join the factions on the Discord and chat with your fellow faction members and let's see. Yeah, you can take part in quests and earn influence to influence the story of Aetos and actually what is going to happen in these streams. I feel so bad for ignoring YouTube now. Alright, cool. See you on YouTube then, maybe. What's up, K? Oh, you're literally just Chahar. Duh. Alright. See, that's the difficult thing about streaming on 3 separate platforms, is that I have to keep up with like 3 different chats at the same time. I mean, it's very convenient for getting viewership up because I have 1 on YouTube, or 3 on YouTube, 1 on Instagram, 2 on Twitch. So I already have, what is that, 6 viewers? And I mean, for me, that's pretty good. Normally, sometimes I get like maybe 3. So I feel like that's good numbers. But it is a little bit difficult to keep up with. So if I forget about you, please forgive me. If I don't talk to a chat in a while, other stream chats, remind me. I should not forget about all of my children. Mithril moved to Twitch. Alright, what's up, Mithril? Everybody's moving around. Oh my gosh. Cheese and Sire moved to YouTube. Mithril moved to Twitch. Alright, let's see. Dude, what the heck? I'm currently trying to get pieces out for the game. But I keep getting the wrong ones. Ooh, Mithril is also Alani. So that means we have 2 Alani in chat. Mithril, do you have any influence on my Discord? I forget. Let me look. That does not look like Mithril has any, Okay, yeah. Understandable. No worries. So, Mithril and Sickly, you guys are able to, you guys will control, you both will control the Alani, so you guys can decide together what they will do. We'll go ahead and start because we got a pretty solid lineup. Anŷn, you guys are going first. You guys are the attackers, so you have 5 horsemen and 7 foot soldiers. You can place anywhere behind the nope, that's K, my bad, behind the K marker on the board. You played Silksong yet, Ethan? No, I don't have a Windows computer, just a Mac, so it's not very good for gaming. I don't think they have it on mobile, so I haven't even played Hollow Knight before, so I heard that it's pretty good on, or I heard that like lots of people started playing it at the same time, which was crazy for an indie game, bro. Yeah, maybe I'll look at it someday. Wait, how does this work? No worries. I should have done a better job explaining that. So, we have a few different terrain types. We have hills, rocks, bushes, and trees. And so hills you can get onto. They take up this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, those squares. But it takes 2 moves to get on to the top, but as you're going down, you can move 2 moves. Mithril always has 12 hours of gameplay on Silksong. That is hilarious. Alright, and then so trees, only foot soldiers can walk under trees, or so that you can have a foot soldier here, but you can't have one of your horsemen. The bushes, a foot soldier can hide in a bush. I will place something underneath, and maybe somebody will forget that there's a dude in the bush. But you can also forget that you might have a dude in a bush. Horsemen cannot hide in bushes, neither can tanks. Rocks are just, you can't occupy a space where a rock is, so you have to go around them. Does that make sense? Does that part make sense, at least? You cannot mine the rocks. Nope. It's just a battle game. Just like Sus Bush from Clash Royale. I also have not played Clash Royale. At least I haven't in years. It's crashed Steam, Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo. Dude, that is crazy. That an indie game has that many people wanting to play it. I had to wait 2 hours after launch to even get the game. That is insanity, bro. Alright, so are we at least clear on the terrain types? I want my dudes to camp on a hill. Alright, so I'm going to move on to the pieces. I'll tell you how they move. So for simplicity's sake, I'll only go over the pieces that you have, Anŷn. You have foot soldiers and you have war horses. Your foot soldiers can move one space and attack any space around them. Your war horses can move, move 2 spaces and attack within a 1 space distance. And so how the game works is the 2 sides are going to go up against each other, and you're going to attack each other. You will roll your dice based on the basic roll of each piece. War horses are 1 die, and these guys are 1 die. But there's also influence involved, which is where my Discord comes in, where you have if a faction has the influence, what is it called? Influence bonus, then they get 1 extra die. And so pretty much we're just going to play to the death or till someone surrenders. 5 million wish lists for Silksong. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. It's a little bit kind of like chess, not completely, but a little bit. I could see it. It's like if we mixed chess and D&D and Risk all together into one game. This is kind of what we'd have with a little bit of extra spice. Surrender isn't an option. I like your mindset, except your choices, by the way, will be affecting the greater story of Aetos. So whoever wins this battle, you've got stakes. Okay, so if you maybe lose all of your guys, you might weaken the strength of your entire army. What if we achieve peace between the factions? Well, I mean, you can try, but you are not in control of the king on either side, and they're kind of the ones who are calling the show. You don't like elves, though. Porchies. Cheese, you are pretty much being flamed in, on Twitch for suggesting peace. I hope I'm still live. Okay, I am still live. Okay, cool. I clicked off of YouTube. So you are playing as commanders, not necessarily generals, but commanders. Don't even go to Twitch. Tell them Twitchers to come into the YouTube chat. Twitch, you're being flamed now as well. YouTube is not happy. Dirty Twitchers. Oh, this reminds me. On one of my series we did once, we had a YouTube versus Twitch battle on one of my maps, and it came down to there was a stalemate. That was funny. Dirty cheese. Alright, so if you understand Sire, go ahead and place your pieces. You can tell me foot soldier L1 for example, or warhorse M2. Those are just examples, and I'll place them wherever you tell me. And if you'd like me to set them up for you, I can definitely do that, and try and come up with the most strategic kind of setup for you. Oof, are we gonna start throwing hands on Twitch and YouTube now? Jeez. Here I am, instigating everything. Alright, cool. I will do that for you. So, I'm thinking a horseman up here on the top of the hill, another horseman up here on top of the hill. We'll have one horseman at the bottom of the hill, one horseman at the, oh wait, no, yeah, probably up there at the top of that hill. And then just to spread them out a little bit, we'll have one dude up there. We can have 2 foot soldiers there and there under that tree. 1 foot soldier at the top of the hill there. Mithril, you are allies with Cheese. I would just say that you are Taelar and Alani. We'll put one dude there. I think we'll do one dude there and one dude right there. All right. Oh my gosh. You guys are funny, bro. Alright. Alani, go ahead and set up your pieces. That is Sickly Nerd and Mithril. If you don't want to set them up, I can set them up for you. Won't try spelling their name. Delany. D4, D2. Okay. Oh yes, by the way, you have tanks and foot soldiers. So I'm gonna assume you're talking about foot soldiers. D4, D2, D7. You have 7 foot soldiers and 3 tanks. For a reminder for the tanks, you can, let's see, what is it? Tanks, you can move 1, so you can move forward 1 space, and then you can attack within a 3 space range. You also, when you die, you'll roll a dice. If it's above 3, no, sorry, if it's 4 and above, you get 1 extra life, and if it's 3 and below, then you get permanently destroyed. D8 tank and D2 tank. Okay, D8 is a tank, D2 is a tank. So you have 5 remaining foot soldiers and 1 remaining tank. D5, D6. Alright, and then I'm gonna let Sickly Nerd go ahead and place the rest, if unless you want Mithril to place the rest. Tank in the corner, center bush. So this bush right here, that is a tree. And the tank can't go under the tree. We need some war music. We got some war drums now. Sus bush. Tell me if the war drums are too loud. Oh, they seem a little bit loud. A5, that's far back. Oh, that is very far back. D10, D11, and D tank. D and tank at A5. D10 and D11, you seem to both agree on that, so we'll do that. Just so you know, Alani, you are defending. So you have 1 foot soldier left and 1 cannon. And your front line is at E. the E space. So you cannot go ahead of that. Chahar is colluding with the enemy team. D1 for foot soldier. Okay. D1 for foot soldier or D1 for tank? He is. Didn't he say, what the heck? Didn't he say, D10 and D11? I'm just trying to clarify. Alright, so do we want the tank on D1 or do we want the foot soldier on D1? Tank at D1, foot soldier at D11, that's my decision. Alright, you do have one more foot soldier. Go ahead and place him where you'd like. Human slingshot. E4 for the foot soldier. You guys agree on E4? Yep, okay, cool. E4 for the foot soldier. Alright, so, Anŷn, you guys are the attackers. So, Chahar, go ahead and make your first move. Just a reminder, horsemen can move 2. They cannot go under trees. And then they can attack 1. Maybe. Maybe they get a memorial. I don't think that, like... I mean, maybe. I guess so. Sure, yeah. Probably. Also, just to clarify, green is Anŷn, blue is Alani. I should also say you are allowed to do 2 people per turn. So you could move a horseman and a foot soldier, or 2 foot soldiers, or whatever. But they cannot be the same person. I move horseman L8, 2 units left. L8. L8, 2 units left. Alright. And then what is your next decision? Foot soldier M7, 1 unit left. M7. Alright, so he... Oh, this one. My bad. Yep. Cool. Alani, what is your move? It is nice that Alani is in one chat instead of being spread out. How about this? Mithril, you make 1 move, and Sickly Nerd, you make the other move. You could even split it up. Nah, I don't know. Whatever. You guys can do whatever you want. That is just my suggestion to you. YouTube chat a little slow. Yeah, I mean, there's only 2 of you on YouTube, and then 2 on Twitch, so... Do we have to move? You do not actually have to move. You can pass your turn if you so wish. Or you don't have to move both. You can move 1. You don't have to move any. It's totally up to you. You don't even have to move. You could just attack, but you don't have any range yet. So, darn it, I forgot to do that. Anyways, I'm coming up with a rule. Since you guys are all here on my, on the stream, I'm gonna give you guys 3 influence points each, after the stream. So you guys can DM me or ping me that you were at the stream with the code word octopus, and I will give you guys 3 influence for being here. Maybe 2. I might do 2 or 3. We'll see. Cheese is here for the tea party. Alright, Sickly Nerd is not going to do anything. Mithril, would you like to do anything? Alright, what would you like to do? We stand our ground. Okay, cool. Anŷn, it is your turn. What are we naming our E4 foot soldier? He's clearly special. That is a good point. What are you gonna name him? Alright, what I'm gonna do... Joseph Stalin. Let's see here. I'm going to be adding a 3-minute timer to each move, just so that this doesn't get crazy long. Actually, we'll do 2 minutes. E4 should be Bob. Knight Ulrich. Alright, let's see here. We'll move this slightly over, and then place my phone right there. And it's dark. Why is it so dark? Alright. 2 minutes and counting. Russian bear production. Are you K? Sire, are you Russian bear production? Knight Ulrich the Fourth. That is what they are deciding the E4 knight is. Show you vermin. It is Delanine. I am running low on phone battery. That is always nice. So, Sire, it is your turn, by the way. You are Delanine. It's blue guy's turn, right? Nope, it is green guy's turn. Alright, so, 2 minutes is very short. I'm going to increase it to 3, so you have 1 more minute. Foot soldier L7, 1 unit left. L7, 1 unit left. So, by the way, this dude can go 2 since he is at the top of the hill. Bro didn't. Yeah, it's okay, no worries. Okay, cool. So he can only move to there. You do need to move a different character. You can't do the same one twice. Fun fact, Knight Ulrich IV once saved an entire village from a fire. Isn't he just amazing? That is pretty amazing. I hope Knight Ulrich doesn't die. If Knight Ulrich dies, I will... If Knight Ulrich dies, whatever happens, I will make a video about Knight Ulrich for you guys. I will add Knight Ulrich as canonical to the lore. Oh, come on. He can be wherever he wants, guys. Or she. They can be wherever they would like. L11 horsemen. 2 units left. L11. Okay, just double checking. If you're joking, then that's totally fine. Alright. Very suspicious bear, however. Alright, Alani, it is your turn. You have 3 minutes to go. Come on. If Knight Ulrich dies, what the heck just happened? There should be like a ghost faction led by him. That would be hilarious, not gonna lie. I keep closing YouTube, I don't know why. The bear is very suspicious. Alright, Mithril will stand his ground, and other dude, Sickly Nerd, what do you choose? Are you also wanting to stick your ground? Alright, cool. Delanine, it is your turn. Take your turn whenever you are ready. Okay, sire. Foot soldiers, M9, M10, left 1 unit. Pre-moved, y'all. Foot soldiers, M9 to M, and the M10, 1 unit left. M9 and M10. All right, cool. All right. Alan Ho, are you going to skip again? D8, 1. D8, 1. 1 forward. D8, D8. Okay. So you can move 2 since you're on the top of the hill. Do you wish to do that? Just 1? Cool. Jeez, what are you agreeing to? The tree gives us protection. Yeah, pretty much. The tree is actually kind of gonna be OP for you guys. And then Sickly Nerd, would you like to make a move, or do you want to pass it to Mithril, or what is up? Well, I guess everybody's on Twitch now, so I'll just occasionally check the other streams. D7 forwards. Alright, cool. Delanine, it is your turn. Sire. Foot soldiers L9 and L10, 1 unit left. L9 and L10. Alright. Ooh, pushing the, what is that? Bottom flank, I guess. Alright. Alan Ho, what is your move? We are moving pretty fast, so I'm just gonna turn off the, timer for now until we start moving slower. You know, I once heard the Knight Ulrich IV once swam across the entire Tarjan Sea in 1 day. Isn't he the best? D2 to E2. D2 to E2. Alright. Knight Ulrich seems to be our what's his name? Chuck. What's the Chuck guy's name? J6, does it block your horsemen? No. The bush does not block your horsemen. Chuck Norris, yes. I think Knight Ulrich is just our... Knight Ulrich's up, bro. Who is the coward in M6? Where's M6? The poor knight dude in the back. Well, I put him there because he was covering the horseman. Ooh, I actually saw Knight Ulrich steal a little boy's lollipop. I'll have to pick and choose which accomplishments of Knight Ulrich to put in the video. One time I heard Knight Ulrich the Fourth slew 5,000 Chaharian soldiers. Wait, hold on, what the heck? Oh, okay. By himself. For that 5,001? Dude, because that little boy stole it from another little boy. Oh, the little boy was an evil elf who stole it. Let's see, what is tomorrow? Saturday, so Monday will be the recap. Tuesday is going to be the Season 2 announcement. So that means maybe Wednesday I'll do a Knight Ulrich video. Oof. Well, I mean, geez, that was kind of a half thing. If you tried to, it is Alani. We moved one thing. So Sickly Nerd, it is your move if you would like to. Knight Ulrich the Fourth to F4. I might have to give Knight Ulrich a slight boost. I don't know. We'll see. If he starts losing, I'll give Knight Ulrich a boost. Maybe. Alright, Delanine, it is your turn. What is your move? Sire. Knight Ulrich seems stretchy. What? Yes, you can move anybody diagonally. Horseman K2 to I4. K2 to I4. Alright. And what is your other move? Well, I mean, everything is kind of distantly the same. For the most part. And foot soldier K10, 1 unit left. K10. Alright. Anŷn, what is your move? D4 forward. D4 forward. E2 forward. Okay. E2. Alright. Was he there already? No, he wasn't there already. Do you want to move him 2 forward or just 1 forward? Two spaces, cool. Alright, if I move, I can attack it. Do I have to wait a turn? Nope, you can do it in the same turn. You can move and attack the same character. With the same character. So you can move and attack one character or move and attack another. Or you can just move one and move another. Is that bush blocking tank D1? Nope. Anything can go through a bush. What the bush just does is it hides foot soldiers. The trees block everything besides foot soldiers, and then the hills are just add extra movement restrictions. Move foot soldier K9, 1 unit left. Hold on, it's not your turn. It is still Anûn's. They have one more move, sickly nerd, if you would like to move. Move D1 forward. Alright. Dylan, it is now your turn. Do you want to do the foot soldier K9? I want to center this again. Okay. K9. Okay, and then you have one more move. I4 and attack Knight Ulrich. Alright. So, let's see. I believe I shall check real quick. Alright, so Anûn has more influence, so it is going to be 1 for the attacker, 2 for the attack bonus, and then 1 for the defender. So I will roll them. Oh, a 2 and a 1 for the attacker. Oh, sorry, a 2 and a 2 for the attacker. And a 3 for Knight Elric. Knight Elric lives. Oh wait, he is. This palace and paper. All right. Anûn, it is now your turn. So how the dice work is you have to choose one of the dice and then put it up against the highest of the, essentially it's your highest die to the opponent's highest die. Cheese is nothing more than an ape. Poor Chase. Knight Alric the Fourth, the brave, the courageous, the honorable, the noble, the great, the amazing, the honest, the loyal. I'll just call him Alri for short. Rotate tank G2 to face down. G2 to face down. Okay, so he can already shoot downwards. He doesn't need to be rotated. You're all good. But do you want him to attack that horseman? Ulrich might have to have his family murdered. Oh no, Cheese is making threats, dude. Cheese, Knight Ulrich is on your team, brother. You should remember that you are on the team of Anûn. Taylor and the Alani are allies. Okay, so the tank gets 3 attacking dice, and then the Delanine get 2 defending dice. The attacking roll goes first. The attack is 3, 3, and 2, and the defense is 4 and 5. So the tank misses. She's a little special. Nah, Cheese is fine. We love Cheese. Alright. On Anûn, you have one more move to make. What is your move? Right, Alri. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna read that message. Attack the horseman. Cool. So again, it is 1 for the attacker, and 2 for the defender, because of the bonus. You have a 4 for the attack, and ooh, a 1 and a 1 for the defense. That is really rough. So your horseman gets taken out. Delanine. Ulrich stands. Ulrich is currently living up to his name. Delanine, what are you going to do next? Wait, shouldn't I be making decisions too then? Cheese, not necessarily. You can talk to the Alani and help influence their decision, but as a Taean, you will just be controlling Taean troops. So you can definitely talk with your allies and get them to maybe listen to you if they so wish. W Battle. What's up, Mikey? How are you doing? Over on Instagram. I move foot soldiers L2 and 3, 1 units left. L2 and 3. 1 unit left. Awesome. Alani, what is your move? Oh, reward viewers. What the heck is this button? Drops rewards? I don't know what that means. Mithril is going to be muted for spamming soon. No, I'm kidding. E1 forward 2. Let's see, where's E1? E1 can only move forward 1 space since he's not on a hill. The only reason this guy moved forward 2 was because he was on top of a hill. Alright, cool. Tank G2 to G3. G2 to G3. He cannot go there because of the tree. I am tempted to move that tree. So both sides, if I have a unanimous yes to remove the tree, let me know and I will remove the tree. So I need K-Sire, Sickly Nerd, and Mithril to tell me to move that tree, and I'll move it for you guys. The tank can't go down. Oh, my bad. My bad. I didn't read. I don't know what happened there. My bad. Jeez, what are you doing? Are you just bored, brother? Mithril's out of qualities. It is didn't Mithril make a move E1 to E2? E1 to E2. What? E1. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's your turn, Russian bear production. He does smell quite good. Not gonna lie, I'm sleepy. Bro, I feel you. We're already, what, an hour and a half into the stream? What? I sense I have been called a buffoon. I move foot soldiers K2 and 3, 1 unit left. K2 and 3. Alright, so you can move those 2 spaces if you so wish, since they are on the top of a hill. Would you guys like to see me make this into a board game or a video game? Like, actually like this, pretty much? And have, like, release it for you guys to play? Would you like that? I would do it. I've been thinking about it. I want to. I'm not sure how it would work. I'm also not sure how I would publish it, but if you guys made a crowdfunding successful, made it successful, I would totally do it. I don't know how I would go about that, but I'd make it a game, totally. Oh shoot. Okay, quick, pause it. Oh shoot. No, pause the pause you, no, okay, hold on, what? No, okay, I have to pull it up on my YouTube. Alright, it's okay, I can pull it up on YouTube. No, man, Ulrich's divine powers. Oh man. Okay, let's see, we had those guys there. Oh boy, this is just a mess. Oh, this is a mess. Okay, we had this at J4. So right, yeah, J4. This was below it. This was right there. A game on Roblox? Not a big fan of Roblox, to be honest. Oh boy. Mithril. I'm gonna ask you to maybe stop. Okay, thank you. Alright, and then we got this guy there. And this guy there. And this guy there. Okay, we're good. K2 and K3 over 1 unit. Did I do that? Looks like I did. Alright. Alani, cool. It is your turn. Yeah, I have considered to do... Yeah, I did. You said... the last one you said was K2 and 3 over 1. So that was this one right there. Wait, no. Oh, they are there. Yep, you're my bad. Did you want to move them over 2? That was where we were at. Did you want to move them over 2 or over just 1? Okay. Do you want to attack the tank? I am assuming you want to attack the tank with both of them. Okay, so blue is going to be attacked for now because the tank still has 3. You do have +1 for the influence bonus. You got a 5 and a 3 for the attack. Oh, and a 6 and a 1 for the defense. That is good. Let's do it again for the other soldier. Ooh, a 3 and a 2. That is not looking very good. And for the defense, you have 2 6s and a 2. That is rough. Alright, that tank is fine. Alani, go ahead and make your move. Noob versus pro versus hacker. What's up, Joe? How's it going? Knight Ulrich the 4th move forward. All right. Okay. It's it's funny. You don't even have to say G4 anymore. It's just Night All Rank, and I know which one you're talking about. Alright, and then what is your other move? H3, tank, attack. Alright, H3. Do you want to attack I2 or I3? I think Chahar actually has a decent plan with the both of those troops being there. I3, okay. Attack, you got 3. Defense, you have 2. Attack gets a natural 6, so that wipes him out. Alright. Anŷn, it is your turn. Joe is... What is Joe? Joe, you're Taea, so never mind. What games, what... Bleh, I am not speaking well. Guys, what game ideas do you think I could turn this into? Like, do you think I should just totally replicate this? Maybe turn it into a book of different scenarios for battles? Or like, what? What do you think I could do with this? I'm gonna change the music. It's getting a little boring. Oh no, not that. We got a little bit more suspenseful. You know, already I'm not much involved. Yeah, I know. The ASMR? Valid. I've been told I have a wonderful ASMR voice. Don't you like my ASMR? Okay, I don't know. That's cringe. You could make it an adventure book. Yeah, I think... Oh, decisions being turning into... that would be interesting, actually. That would be cool. Rules PDF, I would say. Yeah, see, I've thought about doing that before, but like, I don't know how I would I don't know. I've considered that, but like, if I were to... No, bro, what is happening on YouTube? Yeah, I've considered doing a PDF for these types of things. But if I were to sell it, how many people would actually buy it kind of thing? I don't know about that. Damn scallywags on YouTube. I love you guys. You guys are the best. Alright, Anŷn, it's your turn. Cheese needs to be eradicated. No. Cheese is a goat. Dude, we have a town named after Cheese on one of my maps. We can't eradicate Cheese. Cheese is legendary. Cheese should probably be elevated to a mod, not gonna lie, if he's gonna be here this often. Do I get a free one? I mean, you're not even gonna play it, so why would I give you one? Speaking of board games, you guys ever heard of the masterpiece that is Campaign for North Africa? Dude, okay. What? How many Twitch accounts do you have, K Soldier? My foot soldier attacked the tank again, then K1 to L3. Oh my gosh. Alright. Alright, we'll move the guy first. What was it? K1 to L3. K1. We don't have a... Oh, K1 to L3. Okay. What the heck? Foot soldier. You don't have a foot soldier. Oh. What? Oh, horseman K1 to L3. K1 to L3. Alright, so it does cost 2 to get up the hill. 2 movements. So you are going to just stay on, well, L2. And then the soldier is going to be, what, 2 to 3? Attack first. We're doing blue. I3? Okay. No, you're good. You can't move to I3 because of the tree, and that is a horseman. Oh gosh, dude, what the heck? So attack has a natural 6. So the tank gets taken out. Is it going to be a total takeout or half takeout? It is a half takeout. So next round, next time that tank gets taken out, it gets taken out for sure. So what do you want to do with that horseman there? Okay. That town might be in ruins. What town? Oh, that town. I should bring out that map again. To K3. Alright. So again, you can only move up to here just because of that thing. Yeah, I've heard stories about the campaign for North Africa, bro. Alright, so we are running short on time. So, let's see. Can I do a poll? Pop out chat. Let's see. Tasks. Combos. Channel modes. My preferences. Can I do I just want to do a poll. Okay, whatever. Guys, vote. I can either take out some people to make the game shorter, or we can play it until whatever. I'll tally up who has the most points, and whoever wins that then will win the battle. It is your choice. I can either take out some troops now. Okay, we got tally. 1 vote for tally. Take out troops or tally. Those are your choices. I'd say the second. All right. Tally. Okay. Cool. We are going to tally it up then. We have about 20 minutes left. Can someone make it so they sing when they run into battle? I'm definitely not singing, that is for sure. Whose turn is it? Oh yeah, Alani, cool, my bad. I forgot to tell you, it's your turn. Okay, sire, you have so many names. You're gonna confuse me so bad in the future streams. H3, attack foot soldier. Alright. The attack is, a natural 6 for the attack. Foot soldier gets whipped out. Tank F1 to F2. Okay. sorry, Delanine, it is your turn. Excuse me. So far, we have 6 viewers on Twitch, 1 on YouTube, and none on Instagram. That's pretty good. 7 is a good number. Horseman to I4. Horseman to I4. 1, 2. And do you want to attack the tank? And foot soldier L5. 1 unit up. L5. Yes, attack the tank. Alright, so blue is going to be the attack. Ooh, a natural 6. That tank gets wiped out. That is actually a massive win for Delanine. Alani, it is your turn. Yeah, I think Joe Holmes left, sadly. Who's winning right now? Probably Delanine. They have 2 foot soldiers taken out, but they also have 5, all of their, war horses left. So, it's probably fairly even. E8 forward. E8 forward. Alright, do you want to move forward 2 or just 1 since you're on top of that hill? But no, you're not on top of that hill. You're on the side of that. Well, I would consider both of them, so yeah, you can move forward. That makes sense. And do you want to attack? Because you do the horse and these guys, and let's see, 1, 2. All of these guys are within range of your rifle. Yes, the tank can attack. These little dudes all have rifles, but only the tanks actually have rifles, so just want to clarify that. Attack the horseman. Which horseman? J8 or J11? J8. All right. The attack has a 4, 2 4s and a 2. The defense has a natural 6. Oops, that was a 4. So you do not hit the horseman. Alani, you have 1 more move. Yes, what is up, Cheese? Why are you saying boy? Oh, boy. Knight Ulrich forward. Alright, are you going to attack the horseman? Cool. So it is a 1 attack versus a 2 defense, a 3 for the attack, and a 2 2s for the defense. There goes that horseman. That is a sad loss for the Delanine. Delanine, it is your turn. What are you going to do? I'm tired. I'm losing it. Poor cheese. Brother, you should go to bed. Or at least take a nap. Foot soldier J7, 1 unit left. J7, 1 unit left. Horseman J2 units left. Attack the tank. Hug the tank. Alright, so we have a 3 versus 2. The attack is 2 versus 3. So we have a 5 and a 4 versus a natural 6 and 2 5s. That was a 6, I promise. So that was actually nope, that does not happen. Sorry. Anyways, Alani, what is your move? Tea party when? Cheese, you and I will have a tea party, just you and me. How about that? You know what? I am going to add you and I on the map. I shall be black/purple, and you shall be red/orange. And we will be having our tea party over here by ourselves. I'm rigging the dice? Nah, bro. I am the most least biased. H8. Okay, so the attack is 3. A natural 6. That horseman gets taken out. Orange is my favorite color. Awesome, that works. You and I will just have our little tea party. You need to drop your tea emoji in the chat, Cheese. I'll drop mine. T. Oh wait, no. That I was typing it out. T. We'll do that T. There's my T. Is the tea party canon? We should make the tea party canon. That would be funny. Except I'm not technically canon in this world, so that wouldn't really work out. Alright, you have one more move to do, Alani. And since you attacked with the tank, you can move him if you would like. Or you can just keep him there. Boston Tea Party in my world? For real. War happening and there's a tea party between 2 wizards in the back. I love that. Okay, it has to be canon. I can definitely make that canon. I might not make a reel about it, but it'll be... Well, no, actually, I'll do it in the recap. The tea party is canon. The tea party is real. It is for real. You know what, actually? A Wizards Tea Society? That is a good name. We're going to be having this tea party under our tree over here. Please do not interrupt us. It is a peaceful tea party. We have put up a barrier around the tree. Not even Alric IV will be able to penetrate our tea party. Man, I'm not built for war. I want a tea party. Hey, he is just a mere mortal. Okay? Cheese. Would you prefer to canonically be a wizard in my world, or do you want, and I will make you mod? Maybe. I'll think about it. Or would you like to stay as the Taeans and have the possibility of controlling the Taeans? Ulrich the Fourth, the wizards, and Ulrich the Fourth should be friends. I don't know about that. Ulrich is like really strong. Yeah, but like I'm the creator of the world, so Ulrich is puny compared to me. Oh, I'd love to. All right. Cheese is no longer a Taean. He is no longer allowed to control any factions. He is now a wizard. That is his thing. Whose turn is it? I'm you're hearing the stream twice for some reason? Okay, that's a little bit weird. It is still Alani Cool's turn. They have one move left. I would totally ask to be a wizard, but I must support my kind, the dwarves. I'm also afraid that wizards are invitation only. I don't know. I'm just making this on the spot, guys. Ulrich solos, low diff. Am I a neutral party as a wizard? You are. The wizards are neutral parties. Rich people club for real. Yeah, well, he's not allowed to have any fun though and play the game, so you know, he can't influence anything. So if you ask me, he's kind of been downgraded, but Alani Cool Country Club. Oh man, that's funny. The country club. Can you imagine a whole bunch of dwarves just playing golf? Like, that is such a dwarven thing that I feel like these dwarves would do. Alani Cool, come on. You guys have one more move left. What is it? If you don't, you have 1 minute to make a move. But you get to see Air Wizard. That is a good point. G8 attack I7. Alright, G8 attack I7. You already attacked with this cannon, so it has to be somebody else besides that tank. The Alani Cool Country Club should do a get-together with the wizards. Hey, if you invite me to the country club, I will come play golf with you. F2 attack H2. F2 attack H2? Why would you attack H2? Dude, I'm a wizard. No. H12 and J12, those are the wizards. Nuke H1 and I1. Oh yeah, it is an I, my bad. No! We will not allow you to nuke us wizards. I'll run a convenience store for the other wizards or something. Can I smite dude for attacking the Tea Party? No, because geez, you have to be neutral. F2 forward 1. Alright. I got you. Alright, Delanine, it is your turn. We've got 3 minutes left, so probably about 2 minutes, and then I'll wrap it up. Foot soldier I7, 1 unit left, and attack stupid tank. I7, 1 unit left, and attack stupid tank. Alright, cool. So defense first with 2. Ethan Ray Graham is a great wizard golf player. Oh, you got a double 6. That does it take the tank out? Oh, that is massive though. Oh, you fully take the tank out with that one. That is nasty. Speaking of wizards, Noida? I don't know what Noida is. That is a big win for Delanine, actually. I was not planning for Delanine to actually maybe win this. Delanine, you have one more move. I don't know, because LOTR online has Gandalf. That sounds valid. Soldier M6 to L5 as an NPC. M6 to L5. All right, Alani, you make your move. You are losing right now, my friends. You also have 2 minutes left. 1 minute left. Oh wait, what is Choose blabbering about? What's Choose blabbering about? Should I be like a life wizard so I can make tables and cups out of wood and make tea leaves on my own? You should totally do that, bro. I think that's a great idea. Knight Alric to H5. H5. All right. Your lucky cheese is neutral. E7 to F7. E7 to F7. All right. Delanine, this is your final move, and then Alani, you have one move after them. Knight Alric to H5. Alright, Knight Alric to H5. Oh, my bad, you did say H5. That is my bad. Yep. Knight Alric or Cheesy the Wizard. Retreat foot soldier H7 to I7. Alright. And you have one more move. Oh gosh. Bro just copy pasted, didn't remove his username. Foot soldier L5, 1 unit left. L5. Where's L5? Oh, there it is. L5, 1 unit. Knight Alric to that green troop next to the bush. Alright. You want H or I? I6, cool. Alright, I'm assuming you're wanting to battle, so it's going to be 1v2 for 1 for the attack. 3 versus natural 6. You don't win that battle. Where was this? That was anything. Alright, and you have one more move. Alani. Is someone offering to buy you matcha? Nope. You were not invited to the tea party, Joe. Sorry. It is wizards only tea party. Cool kids only, for real. Sickly nerd. Listen, it is your move. Oh, okay, bye. Bye, Joe. Thanks for stopping. Bye. Lead man. What the heck? It's confirmed in the ads. I6 attack I7. You already did that, so it has to be a different character. I know Kool-Aid Man. I'll invite him. F7 to G7. F7 to G7. Alright, that concludes the battle. Let's see. For Anŷn, we have 2, 4, 5 foot soldiers remaining. On Alani's side, we have 2, 4, 6, 7. With the inclusion of Alric the Great. We have 2 war horses to the 1 tank. It's probably outweighed just a little bit. So it's actually 7, 2, 4, 6, 7 to 2, 4, 5. So foot soldiers, Alani wins. Artillery is pretty even, except Anŷn wins. Cheese. Who's the green side? That is Anŷn. Cheese, my wizard. Help me decide who should win. Because the tank, which is much stronger than the horseman, but they have 2 horsemen. Anûn, you're thinking the Anûn should win? Are you being completely unbiased, or are you biased? They also do have Alric the Great. The Alani has Alric the Great. So that is something to keep in mind. We have the 7, Alric the Great, and the tank. They have 5. The 2 horsemen. That's about it. Yeah, it's almost done. Each side shall defend their side. Ooh. He's 6'7". 7'7", 400 pounds of pure muscle. Oh man. That is a massive dwarf, I should say. Well, I am going to make this call. Alric is just a little bit stronger. And they do have the tank. So, Alani will win this battle. 0% body fat. Oh my gosh. So Alani has won the battle. The Anûn have either run or been wiped out. Alric stands. Many of their troops have fallen though. And the Alani have made their advancement. Thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you all next week. Keep your eyes out on Monday for the weekly recap and on Tuesday for Season 2. And on Wednesday, I will be posting a video about Ulrich the Great. I hope you guys had a wonderful night. I hope to see you all very soon. Take care and good night. Peace.